Hi, welcome to Farm Talk Friday. It's March 14th, 2025. I'm Ken Jordan. This is my beautiful wife, Giovanna.
Hi, baby.
Hi, Angel.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
No, everything's fine here. It's all tranquilo.
We had someone do an old school on us, and they dropped in on us right before Farm Talk Friday.
Yeah, that's okay.
It was cute.
Pura vida.
Yeah.
Okay, we're here in Costa Rica. We used to live in Los Angeles. I used to be in a band called the Crystal Method. My wife has an outstanding nonprofit called Green Wave. Check that out at greenwave.eco. And she's also a tantric yoga teacher and
A mermaid.
a mermaid. More on that later. First, what we always do is talk about our advertisement for the week. I posted it, but didn't even look at it. What was it?
Okay, so it was like a leaf of a heliconia that had been eaten by leaf cutters, and it made this weird pattern on it where it the leaf looked like it had teeth. And I've never seen this particular pattern before, and so it has nothing to do with food, although this heliconia patch is holding up our house right now. So I planted it last year to deal with the erosion that we're dealing with in that patch, because you can use plants for that. You don't always have to go for expensive cement fixes. And yeah, so that's what that was.
Cool.
Yeah.
Muy interesante. Now,
It is interesting.
let's talk a little bit about caimitos.
Caimitos. Are caimitos star apples? Is that a name for a caimito?
Maybe.
So our friend Mark
Possibly.
Levine, who has just temporarily kind of joined the Rancho Delicioso community, he's staying in Jasmine's really cute container unit. So we're able to host people within our community at some of the rentals that different owners have. Mm-hmm. And so he's staying there, but he's also the brother of Jeremy from Wild Sun, who we talk about sometimes. So anyways, he was making a video, and I think if star apples are caimitos, he's going caimito crazy.
Yeah. So they're in season right now. They're so delicious. They're very strange. They've got a unique but amazing taste. Also, if you eat all the flesh around the seeds, they're a purple ball. They're a dark purple ball. Anyway, so inside are kind of big seeds, and you eat the flesh around the seeds, but then you also can scrape closer to the skin of the fruit.
Which is also delicious.
Delicious and a little different. But as you get closer to the skin, you end up with gluey lips.
Yes.
It's kind of like a glue.
Yeah. And then, so if you typically you're cutting them to kind of scoop them out. You want to rinse your knife right away or clean it right away, because if you let it stay, then that glue gets on the blade. Mm-hmm. But you can take it off with oil, and so you can do the same thing with your mouth.
All right.
That's been working for you?
Yeah. Last night I just didn't go as close to the skin as well.
Okay.
We've got 28 eggs sitting in our fridge.
28 eggs?
Yeah, we have 28
oh my gosh.
eggs. And we have a new hen. Do we name her?
Okay, so no, we haven't named her yet, and her mate, and not that they get together, I don't know, maybe they do, but I don't think so. I think there's a pecking order happening, and I saw her go and peck ghee, but ghee is meant for ghee, like clarified butter ghee, mm-hmm. but also because she laid green eggs, and so G-E, ghee. So I was thinking maybe we should kind of play on that with this one. She looks very much like ghee. And so initially I was like lemon curd, which doesn't really roll off the tongue. Ken's super embarrassed about that. And then I was thinking, but we could call her Elsie or something, which would be cute. And you spell it Elsie. We have Elsie and ghee, No?
What?
Or we could call her Showgirl, because
we can call her Bay, B-E, brown eggs. No.
No. We don't know what eggs really. I mean, I guess she's not laying green eggs, but
Yeah.
but today I was looking at her. She had her back to me, and she has quite a feather display.
Okay.
Kind of like a boa, like a or like a burlesque fans. And so I was like, maybe we call her Showgirl.
I like Showgirl.
Okay, well, he's from Vegas, so
Let's see how that plays.
okay, Showgirl.
I like I like it because of Las Vegas.
But is it better than lemon curd?
Yes. much better. And then also we have a lot of yucca growing. Well, we probably always have a lot of it.
We always have a lot
growing,
of
so we can kind of harvest it whenever we want. It's a wonderful, amazing crop.
Carbohydrate.
Yeah, it is a how do they call it?
A great source of starch.
Great source of carb.
Yeah. And who's they?
Yucca is like cassava, and it's like a potato. I don't know who
Tapioca is made from it.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, super good.
But we always have a lot of yucca because we realized that the agoutis, well, different animals like them and will dig them out. And so I decided that we should stake them kind of around certain plants where we might want like more holes, so that during the rainy season, like the water gets deeper into our compact clay soil. So that's why we have it all the way around. And then last season, I planted it along the perimeter, hoping that the animals would be content when they're coming out of the quebrada, which is the ravine. And if they're going to eat the yucca, that they would kind of stay there more often. So I don't know if that's working against us and we're not seeing as many agouti because of that, but I still see some.
I still see some.
Yeah.
Agoutis are the cutest little guys with their big giant butts.
Yeah, they're like giant rodents. They're not quite the, what is it, RUOSS or rodents of unusual size. I mean, they are kind of, I mean, if you're thinking about like a rat or a mouse, like they're this big.
We're that big.
Yeah.
They're pretty big. Okay. Now, the most important news, which we can start advertising now, right?
Yep. You don't want me to talk about the other more practical things first?
Yeah, more farmy stuff.
Okay. So, yeah, we'll get into farmy stuff because it's Farm Talk Friday.
Apparently.
So, yeah, we're experiencing already mid-March, like the hot desert death vibe is overcoming the property with like cracked soil. But I would say that we, over the years, we've done a really good job, like mulching and creating layers. But, it's not everywhere. And like where we have the girls out there where you can see, we move them around, and then we don't necessarily want to mulch that area, or do we like try to, I don't know. But there's some cracked soil out there, and
the girls poop is supposed to be really cultivating that soil.
I know, but
I don't know what's happening.
Doing anything like once March hits
I think
it kills anything that could potentially benefit the soil?
Yeah,
that's what I'm wondering.
I think it's so hot during the dry season that nothing can defeat it.
Yeah, so maybe we should cover it. But then here's the thing: is that like we don't have endless spots to move them, and so we kind of count on regrowth, and then we move them back to that spot. But during the summer, it's like if we cover it, then there's no chance of any regrowth. Mm-hmm. I don't know. We're in this for the long run, so we keep experimenting.
How are your new seedlings doing?
Yes, thanks for asking. It was a big project. So before we left for our trip, planted a whole bunch of seedlings. And I knew when we were getting back that there would be this mad dash to like plant some of them. So of course we get back and the beans are super tall, so much so that they're like fallen over and like kind of broken. I'm like, oh gosh, okay. And so we had like this big, like full, like 2 days of preparing the garden beds, the yin yang gardens, which we've been kind of preparing for like the last few seasons. And so now we're trying the annuals again. And I don't know, we'll see how it goes. It's hot outside, but we did enclose the vivero this year, and part of that idea from Adriana, even though she's no longer with us, we're gonna carry on her idea.
She didn't die. She's just not working for us
Yeah,
anymore.
sorry. She was always working part-time for a nonprofit, and they gave her like an executive position. So yay, Audrey, agroforestry. So she thought, she's like, you could just grow some food in here too, because it is so hard and challenging to do it out in our yin yang garden. And so I think we're going to use some of the seedlings there and do succession. And then, and then we'll keep planting our yin yang. We'll just see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're in process. But we have different beans that I planted. So I don't really like mung beans. Most healthy people do. I don't know why, they're not very flavorful, but I planted some.
Yeah, well, we'll just put enough salt on them.
Yeah, salt is good for us here because we're sweating so much. And then we have like this dragon bean, frijol zuni oro. So I don't know what zuni means in Spanish, but oro means gold. And then there's one called like pájaro. And so I thought when I planted that one, I'm like, maybe I'll definitely keep that one in the vivero because
Birds.
yeah.
Pájaro means bird, and so maybe the birds eat it.
Yeah. Why else would they call it that, right? So I've been posting some things on the Green Wave page. So if you are not familiar with that page, we'll have we'll do the little @ thing. We'll tag the page, and you can go see some of the pictures that I posted this week. And sometimes I post things there throughout the week. Actually, I mean the Green Wave House. There's a Green Wave page, and then there's Green Wave House page, but I meant Green Wave House.
So this brings us to April 5th, the greatest event in the history of events. Totally not
in Tambor.
I'm not overselling this at all. This is going to be the Rave Boat. No, it's going to be the Earth Race.
Go ahead.
I don't know what the
Wildlife Conservation Soiree. Soiree.
Okay, so it's going to be, we do something similar to this in early December every year down in the Osa Peninsula. And now we get to do it locally. We're so excited about it. It's for Earth Race Conservation, Captain Pete Bethune. And we're going to be honoring the local conservation heroes in the area.
Mm-hmm. So we already have some confirmed guests from Water Keepers at the Nicoya Peninsula. They do incredible work. So not only are they testing our waters to make sure that, they test our waters. They test our waters and they inform us of scary things sometimes. And then, but if it's ever scary, then we have the opportunity, the community, to band together and fix it.
They're involved in recycling, and
which is awesome.
Waste disposal, all kinds of
things. We love the Water Keepers, so we're excited to celebrate them. Also, the Karen Mogensen Reserve. We're gonna have members from them there, and Wild Sun and Wildlife Rescue Center.
That's right. And then, so that's gonna happen early in the night from like 5 to 7, 5 to 8, something like that.
It'll be networky, a collaboration hub. We're trying to get people to talk so that we can do more work.
And then, and this is all going to take place on Pete's big boat.
The Modoc.
Super exciting. We're going to post some photos and some videos. And then it turns into a big party with amazing DJs. And mermaids and fire dancers.
Mermaids for Modoc.
Yeah. So you should get your tickets now. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And if you are local, we have 2 tickets. We have kind of like the entry-level ticket, and then we have one called the High Roller ticket. And that's kind of a sharing is caring ticket. It's our version of all-inclusive, but you'll get 8 drinks with that ticket. And the entry-level ticket is going up by $5 in a couple of hours at sunset. So get it at the price it is now. It's not going up a lot, but a little bit. So get on it, people.
Yeah, and
come aboard.
And even if you can't make it, you can still buy tickets because it's all benefiting Earth Race Foundation.
You can buy tickets, or we actually have a separate donor link. So if you're in the U.S. and you would prefer a tax write-off for it, then you can you can kind of buy a ticket there instead. So we'll do 2 separate promotions.
All right. Okay.
Because if they buy a ticket, it's not a charitable contribution.
So we're going to post all of that information just below, right after this goes up.
Yay!
So thank you so much for tuning in to Farm Talk Friday. We'll see you next week.